Whether or not how much they kind of mutated in their long just time in the States, I don't know, but we would do the rice pudding with the almond at Christmas, and at Easter time the coin roll. Does that mean anything to anyone? Like rolling a coin down a slide? Never mind. Okay. Christmas at night.
Yes, on the 24th.
Swedish meatballs.
Yes.
That's some things.
Yeah.
We have some things. I think that my paternal grandmother showed it to Ethan when he was young, and then I got shown it by an English teacher for Be How You made those movies. And so they're totally incomparable experiences. My relationships with all the directors are very different. I'm very, very close.
Experience because, you know, I'm not just saying this because I'm in Stockholm, but First Reformed owes a great debt to Bergman, right? You know, Winter Light is a major, major part of First Reformed. And so, they're just two of her temporary boyfriends at the moment. She's going to have a much better life than either of those knuckleheads. But I don't know. I find that interesting. I watched the movie again recently, and the way the world perceives what is a good thing and what is a bad thing is changing, and has changed. I mean, it was such a big deal in the 90s about whether or not that band used their song for an advertisement, you know, and they would be looked down upon. And, you know, Neil Young would be out, you know, this bud's for you, and making jokes all about that. And now bands don't have any other opportunity to make money.
I was going to say, I think they would love to be turn their nose up at doing that. What resonated, and I think that, you know, it's harder to understand what's happening in the moment. And I think that the show as a whole resonates with audiences, and therefore the show has so many people who watch it. There are groups of people who care about one character or another, or, you know, it's like, I remember being a kid with the Twilight movies, and like the passion that some people had in the Jacob Edward debate was just vehement, you know. And I think it's hard to have perspective. I don't know, but I feel grateful to be a part of it.
Also about, you know, depression. And,
I mean, that was just my theory.
Yeah.
I mean, the Duffer Brothers don't agree with that, but
everyone agrees with that. I think that's why it resonates.
Well,
I think so too.
Yeah.
I find it. I think about this more often than I should. Part of the Mercury Theater Company, he'd worked with Charlie Chaplin, and I was joking around on set one day and kind of being an idiot, and he called me up and he said, "You know, are you having a good time?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, you don't even know."
Life Coach is here as well, and thank you all for coming, and thank you to Hotel Novus for letting us be here, and thank you.
And we'll also be able to see the short movie.
Yes,
Yeah.
Pedro Almodovar, that's us, yeah, it's Benjamin, yeah. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.